Welcome back to AfrigaZone. Good people of the diaspora, thank you for staying tuned. This is Brother Raphael coming back again with you today, this morning. There's something called insanity. You can't keep on doing the same thing and expect different results. And one of the steps that we must take in order to avoid those things again, in order to have a better generation, in order to have a perspective back to Africa, I'm going to reveal to you one thing in this video. Stay tuned. If you have not subscribed yet to this channel, I'm inviting you to do so. Join the movement, the revolution, the new lifestyle that the diaspora, we are investing back in Africa and we are returning back to Africa. And I'm going to give you some of the latest news regarding the recession that is in sight. Subscribe to this channel and get notified and also view it. Like this video, share in the community so that we all partake of the blessing. See you right now. Welcome back again, good people of the diaspora. Thank you for staying tuned. As always, I hope you guys are doing really, really great. Today is June 11th, and right now you see me, I'm kind of a little bit sweet up for a birthday party, a birthday celebration, a birthday lunch that I'm taking my wife and then my two children with. They're coming with me, to represent the family. And then for those who are watching me from Asia, the beautiful continent of Asia, Singapore, Israel, stay tuned. And for those who are watching me from Africa, the nation of Ghana, the nation of Gabon, kudos to you. For our brothers and sisters in the diaspora, in Europe, UK, Belgium, France, shout out to you. In America and Canada, shout out to you. This is AfrigaZone, c'est l'Afrique qui gagne. It is Africa that wins. One of the things that we must change, in order to move to the next level of the diaspora, moving back to Africa, especially to those who are in the Western world, to those who are in Europe and in America, is to change one habit. Insanity is keep on doing the same thing and expect different results. There's one thing that we must change, and it's part of our behavior. It's part of it has become an integrated behavior that we have accepted, that we have let it go, that we have embraced, that we have embedded into our lifestyle, that even we don't know. For some it is unconscious, and for some it is conscious. For some it is unconscious, and for some it is conscious. What do I mean? That it is said of the old that when you come to Rome, that you must behave like people that live in Rome, or people who are also in Rome. But not all things, not everything that people in Rome or living in Rome are doing, that we must just embed it into our culture or into our behavior or into our lifestyle, if it does not help us. That's where being smart and being wise, that's where the difference, both of these words. Being smart, sometimes it is knowing what you want, but being wise is to know what you don't want. When you read the book of Proverbs, written by the greatest, richest, and then a wise man upon the face of this earth. Most of the things that God has inspired him to write is that do not, son, do not, doctor, do not. So being wise also is to know what not to do. So it's very important to understand what not to do. And then one of the behavior that we must step away from is to have the habit to stay here for so long before we visit the continent of Africa. At least, I'm guilty of that also. But now, light has come. I'm guilty of that also, but now light has come. We must take upon ourselves to plan that every year, at least once, we must take it upon ourselves to begin to visit where we come from, the nation and the continent of Africa. We must go home, even if it's not regularly. If you don't have the capability, at least once in a year. These things, this argument or this pretension that, oh, the flight is too long, the flight, it takes hours, it takes more than 10 hours, 12 hours, 14 hours, and especially when you make a transit in Europe, in Brussels, in Paris, in London, the transit is 4 to 6 hours before you take a flight, before you change your flight to whatever nation that you are going to in Africa. It is a scheme. And this will not give you the best. This will not give you the best of life, because things are changing. Good people of the diaspora, things are changing. So every year as you go, you are not living there. Things are advancing. So you see the progress. Things are progressing in such a way, in a rapid way, in such an accelerated way that when you stay here for too long, 5, 10 years, 15 years, the time you get there, you find yourself behind. And for those who have been there, we must understand that if you are behind, it takes a lot of strength to catch up. That's why some right now, when we are talking about Africa, when we are talking about the change, when we are talking about the progress, they just don't understand. That's why some of us, we have taken upon ourselves to be making videos, to be making these vlogs, to be making this series, and letting you know that things are changing in Africa for good. For good. We are not taking the bad thing out of it. We are not taking the bad governance out of it. We are not taking, but things are advancing. Petit à petit. Les choses changent. Les choses changent petit à petit. So, we must enforce that and change that. Because those who have been ahead of us in the diaspora, they did the same mistake. But beware that we do not repeat the same mistake again, so that it will be costful for us. Let us begin to integrate into our life that every year, at least once in a year, even if it's 2 weeks, but I recommend 3 weeks, even if it's 2 weeks, go to Africa. Just go and evaluate yourself into the things that are changing in Africa, and then how you are. That's how you know how well you are doing here, or how you are progressing here also. Update yourself, evolve, refresh. It is a refreshing to go back home and come back. You feel rejuvenated. You have change of mind. The best English word is that you evolve, and your perspectives are refreshed, and you update yourself. So we must change that habit. Insanity is to keep on doing the same thing and expect the same result. So this is your brother Raphael. One thing that we must note of this is that changing a habit for good, and then put that upon ourselves. You and I, we will decide to go to Africa every year to evolve, to update ourselves, and to see if we are making a progress or not. Self-evaluation is good also for you, for your family, for your investment, and for everything that pertains to life and to godliness. Thank you for tuning in. Subscribe to this channel. This is AfrigaZone, Raphael, direct from Chicago, the state of Illinois in the USA. Kudos to all of you. Subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video in the environment of the diaspora, and I'll see you soon. So we are getting ready to go to a birthday party and enjoy ourselves a little bit. Today is Saturday, June 11. Thank you for watching. Ciao, ciao. I love you all.